Blessings, dear ones. Welcome to my channel and today's transmission. My name is Camilla, and we are now in the energies of the 5-5 portal, 5th of May 2022, and we have just been through the solar eclipse and the new moon, so the energies is all over the place. And I just want to tell you, if you feel wiped out, if you feel like you're going crazy, or the world, your life is you are losing it, it's perfectly normal. And it is a part of the journey. So just have faith, please, dear ones. And you are not alone. And I noticed for myself, when we are facing these big shifts, I have in the last 6 or 8 months, I become sick. So I've been sick and still are. So please bear with me if I sound a bit strange and so on, or lose the words. Just to be able to be still as I can be with a 4-year-old in the house, but just be with myself, with whatever is going on, to really anchor these codes, the energies, to be with whatever is arising in me and to transmute it. So it's like universe is making sure I'm not too active, to just don't miss out on these great portals. And so when I get these downloads of information, I get them like bundles of packages, and I will do my best to trying to put them into words. And it's like you go to IKEA and you get this big furniture, and then you have to go home. Hopefully there are all pieces are there, and you have to put them together. And this is what I will do for you. And it is a bit complicated because I get it as a knowing with all my senses, with all my, it's an internal experience. It's a realization, and it's sometimes hard to put into words and linear and 3D understanding of it. But the beautiful thing is that I always, and in this transmission as well, I will offer you a light language and energy exchange transmission for these light codes to go through through your conscious mind, reach your core, and plant the seeds for what I'm sharing with you to help you during this journey, and for the information to not just be words. And I want you to know also that my words carry these seeds, these codes. So don't worry if you don't really get it. You will receive it. You are receiving it right now. It will become your experience and your reality. You will get what you need. So, dear ones, the number 5 carries the vibration of change. So huge and big changes are coming in, and it might sound scary because we are going to be asked once again to make some changes in our lives, to continue to let go. And I know for some of us, it's like we feel like we already have released so much and have seen so many things and aspects in our life shift and change and dissolve, and it's like we have nothing more to let go of. But there still is, I'm sorry to say, but there is still things that we need to, that we cannot carry with us when we are entering our highest timeline. And this is all what it's all about. So I just want to tell you also to, faith is everything. Faith is key. Trust. So whatever change that is calling for you right now, just trust that it is for your highest good, and greater things are coming. And allow yourself to grieve if that is what is coming up for you. So I want to talk about change, because many times when we find things we don't like in our outer world, we are trying to fix them, we're trying to control them, we're trying to make sure it won't happen again. We're trying to shift out of them, like physically. But the thing is, when we do, and we do not just accept them as they are, we will move out from the circumstances physically, but we will carry the vibration and the energies. And what we will do is we will recreate them. And I'm sure many of you have been through that. It's like cycles are repeating, the same patterns are repeating in your life. You think you find completely different kind of living or job or relationship, but then it's the same thing repeating. It's just the packages that is new. So I want to share with you how we accept change. And many times we don't know what the change is, or what it is that we are about to letting go of. So what I've been shown is right now there's so many old life timelines that is coming up for us, and they are coming up to be released, and it may appear to you also physical diseases that you used to have are revisiting, and maybe all the physical injuries that you thought you healed or you haven't that haven't been you haven't experienced for a while or for some years may come up. And I know this might frighten us because we think that, okay, now this is coming back. But what it does is just that it really asks of us to heal the root cause, because there is some pattern still that created this disease or that illness in us that is coming up, so we can heal it, because we heal in layers. We are multidimensional beings. So that is why we heal different aspects of it, and different aspect of us is healing the same pattern, the root cause of it. So don't judge if it's coming up. Don't be afraid. And if you are, allow yourself to be, but don't go into all these stories of fear that your mind wants to tell you. So the timelines that is coming up is showing you may experience something. It will show you pretty clear from this life, much from this life, but also from other lives. It will show you where it stems from. So something might happen, and you get these strong emotions, and you find yourself as your younger self in a memory of where you had this experience, the same experience. Or, okay, I always used to feel like this in school, or with my mother, or when my father did this or that, or in my old romantic relationship, this happened to me. And so this shows you that the now situation that was created, that happened, that occurred in your life, that make you feel this way, has been created from vibrations from this old timeline. So why it is coming up right now is it has been created all of these old wounds, from these old wounds, and it's coming up for you to heal them, to see them, and fully experience these emotions. I hope it makes sense. To fully experience your emotions, to fully be with you, the old version of yourself, to heal it. And then it will shift, you will shift out of that timeline, because it doesn't resonate with you more. So if you're just trying to, you scream at that person who said that to you, or you think it's all your boss's fault, or they did you wrong, instead of attack what is occurring in your life right now, the person situation. If you accept and be with whatever is coming up for you, healing it. How do we heal it? We heal it by being very present with it. Don't go into the stories of it. Don't go into what it means or label it or judge it in any way. Just be with it and be with whatever is coming up with in you, the fear, the pain, the feeling of lack of sadness, of grief, whatever it is. And just allow it and shine light on it. Don't try to shift out of it, but also try to just not believe in the stories, because your mind will tell you stories about it, and that is a trap. It actually prevents you from just being present with it. And when we are not able to heal it. Just allow the past to be detached from it, as well as the future. Just be in the now moment with whatever is going on inside of you. Very present. Allow yourself to feel. Allow it to be. And I promise you, because when you do, when it will be recognized and will be seen in your full light, and when it will be allowed, it will be healed, because it's stuck emotions in your bodies, in your field, that keeps creating the same creations in your life, events that hold the same vibration, and we don't want that, right? So maybe back then you were not able to feel it fully, you were fearful, it frightened you, of course. So we just pushed it away, and we get busy with other things and just try to not feel, not embrace it fully. And then it's why it's continuing. So when we fully see it and be with it and are able to release it by being with it, accepting it, it will release by itself. You don't need to do that. It will heal, and it will not continue to show up in your life. And that's how we shift timelines. So for example, if you are in a job or in a life situation, a relationship that doesn't resonate with you and more, if you hold this light and don't go into he, she, it did me wrong, and just allow to heal the root cause of why this has been created in your life, is since you already has shifted internally, it will shift out of your life as well. So that is why it's so important to keep the sense of having faith. Allow life to carry you, because many times, okay, so if I leaving this job, if I allow these people in my life to go, what happens? What does it mean? What will happen to me then? And so on. That keeps us away from this now moment. So to embrace change is to fully let go of the outcomes as well. So when we are able to just be in here now and just trust the divine's life, because when this is healed, greater things will appear in my life, and I will be all right. Things are going to be all right. I will be taken care of. Because when we meet everything with love, we create love. And how can love create more pain? It doesn't. It will take you to more peace. It will bring you more joy, light, love, abundance. You are safe. We are safe. And it's also important to not judge whatever you are asked to let go of as how can this be my highest best? How can it be good? Because it is. It is, dear ones. Even if we can't see it, when we are attached to why we need it and why it should be. That is when it's not able to shift. That's not when we are not able to embrace more. So it's all about trust and just be here, not in the stories and in the fear of the future and trying to see, if I let this go, how will my life be then? Because with our human mind we are not able to. Our human mind can only create and picture what we already been through. It's not able to open up to more greatness. It's not able to be able to. It's not able to see miracles. So when we are in trust, when we just stay in the now moment and hold trust in our hearts. Okay, I let this go. This doesn't resonate with me. I don't blame anyone. I just embrace whatever is coming up. I see it. So you see, the thing is that when we think that if this is in my life, I can't be happy, I can't be satisfied, my life can't be good, then we are trapped in it. But when we see that it's just a feeling, it can't hurt me, allow it to be, then things are going to change, and the change will occur by itself. You don't need to push or force anything. Of course, if you or your family are physically unsafe, then you need to take action, of course. But believe, have trust in that the changes will occur. The things will shift for you smoothly. It doesn't have to be violent. It doesn't have to be that dramatic. Because when you meet everything in peace, in acceptance, with love, with no attachment to what the outcome needs to look like, just be very open. So what you can do instead of visualizing, I think many people do this wrong, they visualize a certain outcome and then you're trapped again, because that may not be for your highest good, may not be your highest timeline. So when you, instead of visualizing something very a specific outcome, instead inviting the energies, vibrations that you wish to invite in your life, of abundance, of joy, of playfulness, of love, of commitment, of peace. If you just can allow yourself to connect with these energies and vibration, the outcome will be hold these vibrations, and then you can trust that the highest best for you and for everyone will be what you manifest. So I hope I made this clear. So what I want to conclude with is faith, trust, know when everything is coming up for you, things you thought you were already healed, if it's a physical damage, if it's old injuries, illness, emotions, patterns, relationships, situations. No, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's coming up so you can see them, heal them finally, and they will shift out of your reality because you have shifted out of these energies, and the changes will come that it's time for you to go through. And I know it's not easy, and I just tell you to be here now, not in yesterday, not in the future. So when we are undergoing big changes in our life and we find it scary, allow yourself to not be even 5 minutes in the future, just here, one breath at a time, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, because all is good. Okay, dear ones. The divine feminine is very, very coming so strong. The presence of Mother Mary has been so strong, and I feel like the month of May is her month. She has been with me non-stop this last night and day, the last days. And just open up to her, open up to the guidance and the love of your support team, of the ones who are here guiding your journey, because trust in us that they are. And ask of them to show you. I ask to receive my highest best, and I choose to shift into my highest, most divine timeline. And please guide me. I let go of all of control, of needing a certain outcome. I receive with empty hands and allow myself to be guided. Nur So there is, Yeshua is here. And what I've been noticed the last days too is that he's often standing like he's behind me and merging his energy field with mine and transmitting through me, through my hands. So, and this is what he's doing now. And if you're open and willing to receive, do please, dear ones. So he wants you to know that you are safe on this journey. You are safe. Minalaya to kukaish o sanayatanaila soawawakiarasosh. It may not feel like it for your human self. Nita wa piyasana kuliarana niso kukush, but everything that you're shifting out of will bring you more peace, more joy, more clarity and light and love. You are not being asked to let go of anything that is you or that is your highest purpose. Pashanolakaya. No totu sana ilara shoko. You don't need to see where it will take you. It doesn't work that way. But trust. And he shows me how he's lighting up every step on your journey, not the full path at once, but your next step, and your next step, and your next step. And he says it's an internal, the journey ahead is an internal one. When you are with yourself and allowing healing to occur, allowing, not fighting and resisting what is coming up in you, but allowing light and love to shine on it. It will show you your next step. Man rasha kis aliaranaya kutoshanaya. And the divine mothers, the divine sisters are now embracing you with the love and light. And they want to give to you this experience of being fully nurtured, fully taken care of, fully held. Show me how they hold you in their hands, carrying you through life, on your ascension journey back home. It will never drop you. Never. There is the pink ray now. Nisa wati shuakiana liars. Ni nuru shokosash iliara sashao. Ununuso. Yasayata. Unusho. Isoshai. Nila Isoshai. And say also to invite this energy of the divine feminineness to be in trust, to let go of controlling, surrender. Apinuru shokusane aliatoshoso. Nili ahusu sa inia sinia sa china sinia. Nisi uad neati aoki alia. Sinu sosai. To Isayana, Isanaya, Miu Atayati Soko, Nukushai Ayana Tiaka, So Awawayana to. The Pleiadians bringing light codes of transformation. And what they say is that whatever is taking place and are appearing as changes in your physical life is all about inner transformation, and you are becoming the butterfly. There's no evil in this at all, dear ones. You are becoming more of your true self. You want these changes, whether you know it or not. You wish for them and you have been asking for them. There's so many doors closing. Allow them to do. For your high, the portal to your highest, most divine timeline to fully open up to you. So all these old lower timelines that has been bleeding through into your creations, those doors are now opening. Those tears are being sealed and disappeared. Inarasho susasapato. Mukayanatu ataya diamond light codes, Sashana rainbow light codes. Narsukia tayati asao. Inaya, there are upgrades happening in your physical body. Big shifts in your physical body. That's why many of us are becoming sick, and all the sickness and injuries are, the symptoms are, yes, the symptoms are coming up. Orsukushana, meeting with love. Norusuk, remember to shawaki aliyata taratata show. They're coming up to be healed fully. Ohu hutiyata. Nilu rasawaki atarakukokoshana. Joints, pain in the joints, old stored traumas, sadness, grief, stored emotions in your womb area and in your belly area. So all problems with the belly, where we have hold on to woundings and fear, sadness. Totukush anger, torasa huawata, clearing the liver. Nai ira li arasosho, bringing freedom into this space. Ayadatawaki, because the belly is our emotional center. And as empaths, if we feel like we are feeling too much, we tend to use our belly and our womb as a storehouse to just push away all these uncomfortable feelings, emotions we do not wish to experience. And this is being cleared. Trauma, fear, and also this deep panic also. cool frozen energies. Tarasa shatanale autoroko. Nina rasu hai anataraku yanaiti. So this is a clearing for the physical body and it will go wherever it needs to. Kayanana raso shukayanana migraine, toro neck problems. Na toro so kayanana losing up tensions from the spine and the nervous system. Par ayutu shu 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 shu. Tut 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 tut. Utotushu no tora ta 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 ta. Ushu soroko. Paua pariaku sanakia taraku shawana. So big downloads coming in during this portal and in the coming 3 weeks. Manana rato so tariataya taya kayaro so shao. Ilya ranato so 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 shasa teriako tatu so shial yarat. Miu kur tiada to sholo ro to ro to ro. Ni asao iutonoko. Nurutsu shoko to shua wakian. Niyasaya. Tuku. Nikaya. A final transmission from Yeshua and Mother Mary. Nilita naiki tarasho asayati no awokianarai. Luru sukokaya nara toshayaki. And they say that this is very personal, very individual. The light codes and the clearing and healing that is coming through means different things for all of you. There's there's not a theme on it. Okay, so I will just bring it on to you. Awakio soro shawaki ala taraya. Tuku awa papara tataraya. Nistur aliatrush ayatrai itkiwa rasashakiat. Awakening codes tar alitar ati ar ukur ayatar. Lurusoshakia ratush awatranayalaya. Sur ayakura sasakia la rakiatrash. And this goes deep and it's awakening your DNA, the memory. You are designed for ascension, or your physical body is designed for this. Mur usasaki, that the ascension is to change, to let go of your human self. To meet the human self in love, with peace. And now just allow fear, lack, and limiting beliefs be replaced by love, by freedom, by joy. Nur itisukosh aliartitsukoshana. No bash autatai kawasa shaliaratai. Nirai osai awaki nuru shatiai si utaya kiaranaya atashaku susha. They're now showing me a white dove in their hands, in your hands. How you open up your hands and allowing this white dove to fly, to be free. So when we are not controlling or holding on to anything, our true self are free to return home, to anchor our divine self into this physical body, because we are then open to receive. Ikashoto shawaki norosha sawaki atrashakitush. Niliarana ko saisha. No go on. And this is becoming a long video. So, but I will finally give you bring in some codes that will bring you, to ground you and to bring some easiness on your path and some release, some flow. Torokos noliotro shawakian. Norjata kiata shato. Isarato kiata sashu. To awatiatai. Nioko shanai. Isoro shawataya. Isawaki saso sasawata. Mono koshu. Tiluro shatia. They show me how it removes blocks so the water can flow. So to aki to shoki tanana to shayas. Ilia rasho kuratash to. And now we ask for all these shifts, the healing and the clearing that has been taking place, to be grounded down into the core of Mother Earth, for you to really be grounded. I think we all need it at this time. Natasho so shawakito shokokokokokokoko. No norotos ukono. Our kyorno toshanai. And Mother Earth, I see her how she expands her aura, embracing you and holding you. Aya nara shokayasa. Nalarota yate koyatarana. Huluru so shakianarana. Tosha wakito. Ki sarata. Inhale, exhale, dear ones, don't forget to breathe. It will take you back to this now moment. It is in the now moment where the miracles happen. Kitosh au isawa kianar itrosh ayatrasho sokoanaya. So this was a long one, but there was so much that needed to come through. I hope it served you, and I'm sending you much love and many blessings, and know that you're not alone, dear ones. Bye for now.